You're with us at Carp on the Bank. I did say I was going to do a video. I'm down at Eureka. Weather's not brilliant, it's spitting, wind's blowing all over the place. I've had a run, but nothing spectacular. I missed that one. I wanted to go through the method mix that I was going on about the other day. The spicy meaty method mix by Baits. It's done me a bit of justice, so it has worked for me in the past. Basically, when you mix this up, I like to have it nice and sort of damp, not wet, so otherwise you can squeeze the water out of it, and just sort of mix it thoroughly so you don't get clumps of the wet bits and then you've got loads of dry bits. So really sort of mix it through as much as you can, leave it to stand for a few minutes as well, and also add a bit of tiger nut carpet feed as well. It's just a bit of powder really, but just a bit more of an attractant, to be honest, and that works really well mixed together with the method mix. I wanted to show you what I'm doing with this. Bring the rod down. Basically, when I put the mix on, the method feeder, use a little Preston inline. It's a medium one, I think. Make sure you compact it quite hard, because it does fly off if you don't compact it hard enough, especially if it's windy and you're trying to get a long cast on it. So I really do sort of squeeze it together, get a nice little piece over your method mix there. And then what I do also is get a handful of the bait, put the boilie inside and squeeze a lump of method mix around the boilie. And all that's doing, instead of what I find, if you stick the boilie inside the method feeder, it pops open and cast, you lose half your mix, your hook bait hasn't got much attractant around it. So what I tend to do is really give that a good squeeze round, and it's about the same sort of size as the method feeder ball. But obviously when that lands, there's a nice bit of feed around your hook bait, but also you've got a bit of an attractant nearby as well. The actual line I'm using is a braided line with a couple of links in there, so it's nice and free. You know, if it wants to move around, it self-hooks really well, which is the main thing. And then I find I can cast that out a little bit better. So that's what I'm using at the moment for the method feeder. It's working very well, and hopefully in a minute we'll get a fish on the go, and I'll show you how it's done. So the rods are in. Put a PVA bag just to the right of the island, a little bit further out, because I know there's a channel that runs through here. On the method feeder I've just thrown out, just on the sort of tip of the island, there's a few little fish just sort of topping over. I don't know if you can see some ripples there, so I know obviously they're about now. And I've got the left hand rod just the other side of this island. There's a little bit of a swim over there, so I've just sort of kept it simple, not sort of casting out too far, but just enough to sort of get up to the margins really. Hopefully one of the rods will go off in a sec, and we'll get a bit of action. But yeah, I'll see if we can film a run, because you know what it's like. Whenever you put the camera on, it never happens, and you know it's not the best thing to turn a camera on when the rod's going. But hopefully we'll see a run in a sec. Just a quick video while we're here. Just want to tell you about the rod pod. It's from Badger. It's called the Spiral, which is a bit of a strange name, but it comes in silver. It's fully adjustable. Extends about another, most probably 1.5 foot out than what I've got it at the moment. All the butt rests are sort of adjustable as well, so they slide along that bar. Exactly the same with the top bar as well, so it's quite nice. You've got quite a bit of room. Hopefully we'll get a run as well, looking half promising. I bought this rod pod off of eBay, £26 including postage, delivered to my door, so pretty chuffed with it really. For the money, can't knock it. Comes in a little carry case which the zipper's gone, so the quality of the carry cases are brilliant, but as for the rod pod, can't knock it really. I mean, it does everything you need to do. It extends quite hard to the deck. Normally I have the rods pointing in the water, but just when I set it up, I forgot about it, to be honest. But No, it's a good pod. For the money, 26 quid, delivered to your door. You can't knock it at all. I can't remember exactly where I got it from, but I mean, if you look up Badger Rod Pod on eBay, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. So, just a little quick one about the rod head, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get a run. Doesn't look like that's going to happen now. I'll cut the video, might as well. You know what it's like when the camera's on, it never happens, so I'll try and clip it on quick enough to catch the run if it goes, and we'll check it out on the side, see what comes out. Hang on. Finally! Just to finish off, it started to rain. It got quite dark quite quick. A big cloud come overhead, so I just packed all the gear up quickly and left. It wasn't a brilliant session. One fish, few runs, nothing special. Little tip, I always use freezer baits because they're fresh, they work better. These are mainline, they're the Proactive Pineapple, they work quite well at the moment, so I've been using a lot of them, and I've also been using these ones off eBay, which are guaranteed catch. You'll see them on the page. These work really, really well. I recommend these. I've caught catfish and some big carp on these, so definitely recommend them. So all I do basically when I get home, put them all together, whack them in the freezer. I mean, I only took them out today and they defrosted pretty quick, and then they're ready basically for the next session. So just a little top tip, just keep it fresh, because fresh bait works better. I prefer to eat fresh food, so I'm sure the carp prefer to eat fresh bait. But just signing out. I hope you enjoyed the sesh. Sure there'll be a lot more videos to follow this, but for now, see you soon.